What is going on, people, and welcome to episode 4 of the Inter Milan save here on the Football Manager 21 Beta. I hope you're all well. If you are looking forward to this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. And well, I have a bit of a love affair with Christian Eriksen. It is safe to say. The man is absolutely sublime. And I'll tell you why. Because in the 2 games that there have been since you were last with me, we've won 2 games. 3-1 away at Cluj. We made this very hard work. Christian Eriksen grabbed 2. We brought on Oristanio, moved Eriksen out to the left-hand side, right-hand side, and it proved to be an absolute revelation. I want to show you the second goal of the 2 that he scored in this game. As you can see, we left it fairly late. Their goal was an unbelievable free kick. But this goal, I'm pretty sure it's this one from Eriksen, it's just stupid. From that angle, he should not be scoring that sort of goal. That was absolutely fantastic. Pinamonti in the goals as well. Grabbed his first goal, which is really good to see. And then last time out, we absolutely hammered Torino. 6-0 it finished. De Vrij on the score sheet. Mahrez on the score sheet. Pinamonti grabs a hat-trick. Sanchez got a goal off the bench as well. We absolutely blew Torino away. It was superb. And well, that sets us up very nicely heading into this all-important Champions League game, which will decide the group. If we have a look at the tables as they stand, if we focus on the Champions League first, that is what we are looking at first today. We are level on points with Atleti, so they must have drawn last time out with Zenit. Oh no, they lost to Zenit last time out. Hold the phone. They did. They lost 1-0 at home to Zenit as well. We are still, I'm guessing Champions League's done on head-to-head then because our goal difference is so superior. So we are putting out a full-strength team. If we weren't in the running for first place, I probably would have played a rotated side in this game. But the fact that first place is still up for grabs means we are going to go for it. In terms of Serie A, as you can see, 3 points clear of Juve. Our goal differences compared to everyone else's are absolutely sublime. Still unbeaten in the league, but we need to maintain that run, as you can see from the past winners. It's been a little while since Juve haven't won the league. We would love to change that today. Well, not today, in this season. But 2 games coming up for you. As I mentioned, Atleti, the final game of the Champions League, and then we have a home game against Verona in the league. Halfway through December now, starting to think about January. Lots of games coming up in January, but also the board have made a little bit of extra money available. They've upped our budget to 11 million. Again, a club like Inter is probably not going to do you much, but if we can offload some players, trim the fat, Lautaro Martinez, maybe, then you never know. I mean, Pinamonti scoring a hat-trick, if he's going to play like that consistently, then Martinez is going to find himself third choice striker permanently pretty quickly. But there are certainly players that we could get rid of. But nevertheless, let's concentrate on this game. And we're operating a new system. It's still a gegenpress, but a slightly more defensive shape. We've kept it on balanced as well, because last time we played Atleti, they ripped us apart. So I'm a little bit cautious. Don't want to stray too far away from what we've been doing though, because it's been working so well. So this is the team that is going to take on Atleti. Handanovic in goal as usual. Hakimi at right back, Martin at left back, De Vrij and Bastoni in centre back. Skriniar and Lukaku haven't got their places back since they went on holiday, because the players that have come in for them have been playing so well, so I don't want to take them out. Sensi has come in. He played in the last game, and he is going to play in the defensive midfield role. Eriksen has dropped back. He is going to partner Barella in central midfield. Not too sure about playing Eriksen as a Carrilero. We'll have to see how he gets on. We may well change Sensi's role and then make Eriksen a playmaker. But we're going to go with this for now. Person on the right as usual, because Mahrez is not registered, although I should be able to register him for the next phase, so hopefully that shouldn't be a problem after today. Perisic on the left hand side, Pinamonti continuing up front after his hat-trick last time out. So without any further ado, let's get into the game. We have been training this tactic. I haven't plucked it out of thin air, so the players are a little bit more familiar with it. Such a good lineup from Atleti, and their bench is just as good as well. No wonder they tore us apart last time out. I'm going to say to the boys, go out there and carry on from your last match. There we go. Answering a few questions, but we get into the game. And well, I haven't looked around the other groups yet to see who's progressed and who hasn't, but we start off with an early highlight here. Hakimi all the way back to Sensi. Martin's got a lot of space. Plays the ball into Perisic, and that's just a bit too far in front of him. Oblak will collect, and they try and lump one up forward, but Bastoni cuts it out. Ericsson to Barella tries to find Perisic. He's got the ball back though. Oh, and from there you expect a player of Perisic's quality to do a little bit better there. I'm imagining Atleti are setting up in a 4-4-2. Oh no, 4-4-1-1 actually. They play Felix in behind Suarez. But oh my word, Saul shot got a deflection and it hits the post and cleared away for a corner. We're going to tell the boys to focus a little bit here. But we seem to have started fairly brightly and they've hit the bar. Christ alive, they've hit the woodwork twice in quick succession. Well, we knew they were going to pose a threat, and they've certainly showed that here, and they come forward again. Koke with another corner, and it's headed away, and Persin knocks this up to Pinamonti. He's got a lot to do, but I have faith in him, and Trippier robs the ball straight off of him. Maybe that faith was misplaced. Sal's going on a really good run here. Felix tries the ball over to Suarez, but Bastoni will cut out, and hopefully we can build here. Ericsson back to Sensi. Long ball forward, a lovely ball forward to find Pinamonti, but he's got no support. No one in the area does well, though. He gets it back from Perisic, and to Perisic again, and it's found its way in. It looks like Oblak got a hand to that, and Hermoso, that may have put him off. I'm not too sure. We'll see from the 3-dimension replay. I don't know why I called it 3 dimensions. I've been watching Dr. Benji too much, obviously. A lovely little 1-2. Pinamonti does so well. And then just to give it back to Perisic, and Hermoso, questionable defending. He's watched that just fly past his head. Oblak could have arguably got a stronger hand to that. But it's 1-0. Ericsson with a corner in. Could we make it 2 in quick succession? Barella finds Persin. He goes to the strike. And it cannons back off the post. My word. Going to ask for a bit of focus in these next 10 minutes, just not to get complacent. But yeah, it's been an entertaining start so far. But if things stay as they are, then we are going to win the group. We'll encourage the boys a bit before half-time. Felix tries long ball over to Vrij. He's put in Pinamonti and he's robbed the ball off of Oblak. And that is not a moment the keeper is going to want to relive, is it? Misjudged that horribly. Pinamonti grabs his goal. I think it's just I love the clearance from De Vrij. Oblak's not sure whether to stay or come, and well, Pinamonti gets there ahead of him, knocks it past him. He won't have an easier finish, and his goal-scoring run continues. 5 in his past 3 now from Andrea Pinamonti. Very impressed with what he's been able to offer us, and we come forward again. Perisic finds Pinamonti, and he's hit the post, and he's had a second bite of the cherry. My. Why can we play like this in the away leg? Just having a look, Zenit are battering Cluj in the other game in our group, but we are absolutely flying in this game. 2-0 up at half-time. Could encourage the boys even more. Something you love to see. Look at Olympiacos winning away at Porto. Let's have a look at the other groups. Porto and Mönchengladbach so far going through, but Shakhtar are beating Mönchengladbach. Okay, so it's not even good enough for them. Chelsea and Real going through. They're playing each other now. I'm aware that time's ticking on, and I'm just quietly keeping an eye on my players, but nothing is happening. City and Bayern going through, although that's something you would expect. Let's concentrate on the first highlight of the second half, shall we? Koke, put back to Savage. Pinamonti could be closing him down there, ideally, but nevertheless, the play moves on, and that's a loose pass, and Barella has nipped in, and we're on the counter here. Could Barella... should have played in person, but Hakimi picks up the loose ball, drives towards the byline. Can he get a ball in? He does to Ericsson. Barella has a long strike and he cannons it off the crossbar as well. My word, going to drop some praise on the boys as well, because we've been superb in this game. Although nothing's happened in the second half, we're evidently controlling the game very nicely. As we move towards the final 10 minutes. I can't check on any of the other groups. But yeah, City and Bayern going through. We'll have a full roundup, I think. I don't know if we're the Tuesday or Wednesday fixtures, So we'll be able to see who will be in the groups, who's qualified from the group, sorry. I'll have a look at that afterwards. Into the final 10. I'd love us to keep a clean sheet in this game. Although knowing my luck, that is going to not happen now. Vitolo crosses the ball in. Oh my word, we've somehow managed to keep that out. Well, to be honest, I'm kind of happy with things are. I don't think I'm going to make a change. Barella, Pinamonti, bags a third. And you know what? I will make changes. This man, I mean, if Lukaku was stepping up, Pinamonti's just taken a look and gone, you know what? I can have a bit of that. And he's doing exactly that. He's been absolutely superb since we've drafted him in. Martinez is going to have to wait a long old while if he's going to get into this team. But I'll make some changes. The game is won. We're winning the group. And we'll just see out the final few minutes. I didn't know that he had this in his locker, but Arturo Vidal has come on, is playing on the left wing as an inside forward. But who cares? We've won the game. It's 3-0. Absolutely superb result. Change of formation didn't seem to hinder us at any point. Maybe we're just in such a good rhythm. It didn't really affect us too much. We were absolutely excellent. And we hit the woodwork 3 times in that match. Madrid dominated, well, I said dominated, had slightly more of the possession in terms of chances on goal. We absolutely dominated. So confirmation then, we win the group with a plus 12 goal difference, something you'd love to see. A little bit more money in the coffers. Barella looks like he could do it with a rest. He's been superb for us. In terms, that was the Wednesday, oh no, it's just moved to the Wednesday games. Okay, well, some of the teams have qualified already, but we'll advance a day and then we will see who has qualified from all groups in the Champions League. Okay, so if we have a look then, us and Atleti through. Obviously, we won't be able to play Atleti in the next round. I don't think we can play any Italian teams in the next round either. Porto and Mönchengladbach through. Again, we'll be looking at second place teams as well. They're the teams that we'll be playing. Mönchengladbach, definitely a favourable one. Chelsea and Madrid go through. Obviously, love to avoid Real Madrid in the next round. Same could be said with Bayern Munich. Man City managed to finish top of that group. Benfica and Atalanta qualify as well. Good to see another Italian side in there qualifying. Won't be able to play them though. Liverpool and Dortmund going through. Love to avoid Dortmund as well. Juve and Man United going through. Again, PSG and Barcelona. So it's going to be, unless we get Mönchengladbach in the next round, it's going to be a tough game. And that's what the Champions League is ridiculously hard. The two teams, out of all the teams that qualified that we can play, the two teams you'd want to face are probably Porto and Mönchengladbach, and unfortunately they're in the same group. So I'm not too sure when the draw is. If it happens relatively soon, like as in before the Verona game, then I'll show you it. Otherwise, we'll find out in the next episode. But for now, let's leave the Champions League here, move our focus to Serie A, and I'll join you in a second for the Verona game. Right, we're at the day of the Verona game, and it's a good thing I didn't hit record about 30 seconds before I did. That made sense. Just been jamming to McFly and singing out at the top of my lungs, so it's probably a good thing. In terms of the team, only one change has been made. Mahrez has come in for Persson. We've changed back to our familiar shape. I don't think I need to run you through the team. You know it. You've seen it. Let's just get into the game. Hopefully, we can do to Verona what we did to Torino in the last league game. And that is deal them a little bit of a hammering. Just seeing if I recognise any of their players. Ranocchia plays for them. Well, hopefully we can give him a torrid time as a former player. Say to the boys, go out there and carry on from last time out. Right, the game begins at the San Siro. One of our lone players is out on loan at them. That's what I've been trying to say. Christ, Ericsson knocks a corner in. Is that Ceccherini of Malaga, Ceccherini? Oh, it warmed my heart. Mahrez puts us 1-0 up. You love to see it. Long-time viewers will know in the Malaga the affection that I had for Malaga and the team. This year, on FM20 and on FM21, in Reading saves that I've done, I've signed Juan P from Malaga both times. The Reading saves are offline saves. They're just because the team I support. That's who I play with offline. But yeah, at the start of the game, Juan P is playing out in Qatar or something. His contract runs out, so I signed him on a free. And I just the fact that he's like, he means so much to me, and still signing him even now is a lovely little thing. But anyway, you probably don't care, to be honest. But anyway, on the game, I get so distracted. This is what happens when I don't sleep and I'm full of Monster. I'm recording this episode literally straight after the last one because they're only 2 games apart. Sensi, blast one in. Sensi's actually asked to move out on loan as well. Wasn't getting the game time that he wanted. Although he's saying that was before he's played the last couple of games. And he's been playing well, to be fair, which is why we've kept him in. But, yeah, maybe he won't want to go out on loan. We've put him on the loan list just to keep him happy. But if he keeps playing the way he is, then I'm not going to drop him. He might not want to leave. But I can imagine some of the other players getting a little bit annoyed that they might not play. The likes of Martinez, Nainggolan, Vidal hasn't been playing that much. Brozovic as well has barely featured. So, again, January is going to be very interesting. And I think in the next episode, we will progress into January. And I think, because we played quite a few games in short succession in the last couple of episodes, we'll probably play quite a few games. We've got a lot of games between now and the middle of January. Or the middle of January, just in January in general. So we'll probably get a few games under our belt, maybe come back towards the end of January. We'll have to see who we have. But yeah, so who knows? Business probably will be afoot next episode. But we are 2-0 up here. It's been fairly routine. Verona have only had 1 shot in the entire game, and it wasn't even on target. When I said last, I must have, episode 2, I want to say, when I said about the discussion that I was having with the guy on Twitch. His name's Yorkie Man. If you are one of my viewers, you may well watch him. Go and follow him on Twitch. He's an absolute brilliant streamer, really nice guy. He has a YouTube channel as well. Go and check him out. Just hit 500 subs recently as well. Absolutely superb guy. I said that I feel like Serie A is one of the easier divisions to win, because if you play this way that we are, gegenpress, attacking, pressing, the way that Italy is and the way they play, it kind of catches teams by surprise because most are so defensively set up, and I think that's why we had a lot of success with Lazio last year. It wasn't the greatest team at Lazio necessarily, but the way we played was superb. But nothing happened in the second half, as you've just seen, and we've won the game 2-0. But yeah, so that was my thinking. If you have any other thoughts, by all means, let me know. But yeah, definitely go and check out Yorkie Man. Absolutely superb. I'll put his the link to his channel in the description. But yeah, that was decent. Very good episode. We won our Champions League group. We are 6 points clear at the top of the Serie A table. Although Juve do have a game in hand. Fiorentina in third. Pretty sure we play them next. That'll be a fairly tasty game. They've had a good start to the season. Unbeaten as well, it must be said. Right, let's have a look at the next episode then. So, yeah, we've got 3 Fiorentina and Napoli as well to come. And then Roma in there. Oh, well, there's one game that stands out immediately, isn't there? I think we come back for the Juve game. It's the first time we'll play Juve this season, and it'll certainly be, what's that? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 league games between now and then, plus we'll have the Italian Cup game. I think we'll come back for Juve and Bologna. We'll play those 2 games. But that is certainly going to be a tasty episode, and I hope you join me for it. But that is going to be everything for today, guys. I just knocked my mic. I do apologise if you're a headphone user. If you have enjoyed today, guys, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.